love you, love you. Baby, love you, love you, love you, love you.
Tempting as it seems to let myself believe.
Day one of the sampling review. All right, so I am considering cutting this nail right here because I can feel it hitting the bottom of my shoe. I cut these two and it didn't compromise the integrity of the design, but I was curious on cutting this one if that would change as well. It shouldn't, but I know that that's going to be a question and it will be an issue if anyone gets these. Review. So I need to cut this one. Okay. Fine. We're gonna leave it like that. I cut it wrong the first time. You can see a slight chip. You might not be able to see it. It's not noticeable, so that's good. But it was a slight chip that came off because I cut it in the wrong location. That first snap was me cutting it wrong, but it still looks good. I don't see any issues, and I don't feel this nail rubbing against this hump right here anymore. Okay, so what I am testing for, I am testing for comfortability. I'm testing for longevity. Make sure that no designs are worn off and the nail's still there. I don't have a glue manufacturer yet, so I can't test the actual glue, but I can test the integrity of the nail. The glue that I got in with the samples, even though you guys didn't see me put the nail on, the glue I got in with the samples, I tried to use that, and then I ended up using my Model 1's glue, the brush on Model 1's glue, because the glue I got with the samples, the cap was one of those cut to release the glue things, and I hate those ones because I always end up doing it wrong. I never did it right ever before in my life, so I'm looking for a new glue manufacturer, and I've talked to so many different suppliers. I feel like it'll be easy for me to find, but I can't test the integrity of the glue right now. I can test the integrity of the nail, so that's my main focus, and that's the main product, is the nails. So I'm testing for longevity, I'm testing for durability, I'm testing to make sure that the design stays on throughout the course of the wear. I'm testing shape and structure. Does the shape change depending on, you know, whatever footwear I have on? Does the comfortability change depending on the footwear? These are toenails, and they are designed toenails, so they are meant to be seen. But at times we will need to wear closed-toed shoes, and I want to make sure that they are comfortable. So that's all I have mentally logged in for now. If I add anything else that I'm concerned about, or that I believe that the consumer would be concerned about, I'll test for it. And if you guys have anything that I don't mention throughout this video, let me know because I'll check. Until then, today I have to go to the coffee shop. I need to work on my website. I need to publish it, or at least publish the 404 so that people can go to my website and see that it is very much present. It is legitimate business. I'm just working on things right now. Okay, I need to contact suppliers for the glue and all the other things that I didn't even, oh, that's a mark on my screen. All the other things that I didn't even consider until I was putting on the nails, and I was like, oh, I need this for nails, I need that for nails, I need this for application. And it'd be good to like be able to add that into the actual set, or at least a kit that you could also purchase, depending on the numbers. I gotta crunch the numbers. And I believe that's it, but I'll be back, so there'll be more. I have the big sister to these. I have the tall ones, the knee-high ones, and I wore the hell out of them. Problem is I stepped on some grates and ruined the actual heel, and I've been needing a cobbler to get them fixed. Y'all know the story. Well, I wanted the little sister for years, okay? For years. And I finally got her. She's now in the collection. I'm about to wear the fuck out of her. The fuck? These were so comfortable. Nine West. Baby girl, you've been doing your thing for years. You don't need no free promo. You've been doing your thing. And I've been loving it. I appreciate it so much. These are beautiful. Beautiful. Y'all, I am walking to the library right now. These shoes, not uncomfortable. They don't have any grip. I'm using all of my foot strength to keep them on. I'm about to walk barefoot for a good little minute. Y'all, I lost one. Can you see? I lost one. Aww. Damn. I don't know when that happened or where that happened, but it's gone. So this one stayed. I have one casualty on my right foot. I have no idea when that happened, but I also have some adhesive tabs that I'm curious about. So I just got home and I've got all 5 left on this one and all 4 left on this one. And obviously I'm going to replace this. And luckily for you guys, okay, so this is the average toenail tab that will be provided in majority of press-on toenails. As you can see, this one is significantly smaller than what I will be providing. This one is 17 by 17 and 16 by 16 at max, while this one is significantly bigger. And I have 2 different densities of the adhesive that I am testing out to give out which one to provide for you. Now, I know some people would prefer thinner ones, some people would prefer thicker ones, so I can provide them both if that's what you guys would like. But mainly I'm testing them out to figure out what I'm going to be providing first. And so you can see the difference. So you can see the difference not only in the paper size, but the actual toenail. As you can see, the largest, this is my largest. This, is that my largest? This one's my largest. Ooh, look at that. I even got bigger than that. So this one is my largest, and that is the largest of my competitors. All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you all. I do have a split toenail on my pinky toe. I know a lot of people have that. It's a common occurrence. So what I did with the past one is I included the split. This time, I think I'm gonna exclude the split. Even I do have both sizes available. This is just a sample. This is not my packaging. Okay, sorry about that. I was able to get the toenail on. Did record it. It's just the camera was focusing on my arms instead of my toes, so it's very blurry and you're not able to see what I was doing. Now I'm back to having all of my toes complete, and we get to test the adhesive tab this time. They look really good. Mm-hmm. They look so good. Cuties. Hi, cutie. So this is the problem. I bent down at the foot like this. You see how the toes are connected to the ground? Well, what happened is I dragged my foot up like so to sit, and I popped my nail right off. Now, so what I need to figure out is if those adhesive tabs are going to give me a better hold, and if they're going to dissipate that gap that comes between these nails, my natural nail and the press-on nail. Day 3. Okay, I gotta get ready for work, so I'm gonna put on socks and heels. So I think this big toe right here, I believe it broke off. I can feel it sliding in my sock, which I knew that was going to happen because I'm wearing heels, which means that the front of my foot is actually keeping me stable. Also, my toe itself is hitting across the inside of my shoe. Last time I had some press-on nails that were thicker, like acrylic. They're thick like acrylic, and I had them on, and although I was able to keep them on my foot, it was very painful when I wear shoes because I would feel like the hard acrylic rubbing against the inside of my shoe, and it didn't feel comfortable. Well, this one just popped off. I can feel it floating around in my sock, but this one, which is held on by the adhesive tabs, I believe is still on there. So this one's held on by glue, this one's held on by the adhesive tabs. I'll only be able to actually show you when I take off my shoes, when the work day is finished, but I hope this one stays on. Sorry you guys, I thought I had recorded me pulling my shoe off, but they are still on. This one was held on by adhesive tabs. This one was held on by glue. Let's see what it's giving. I feel like it's gone. I knew it was gone. Socks. Shoes. Same shoes as yesterday. All right, you guys, so I just took off my socks and my shoes. This is the end of the work day, and they are still on. So I think it's the adhesive tabs for the win. Let's see how long these will last. still there. This is night 5, and these aren't going anywhere. If they can go 5 days with me wearing Timberland high-heeled boots, closed-toed, heavy-duty boots, I think they could go through 5 nights of you doing whatever it is that you are doing. I also need to find a glue manufacturer, so that is at the top of the list. But what's working? The nail sizes, they work, which are the most important. Most people do who wear press-ons have a glue that they like. The adhesive tabs, they're working, which is also super important because I want to make sure that these toenails can have longevity, that they can last. Okay. Ooh, you know what I just thought of? I haven't even looked to see if the shape has changed. I'm gonna do that next. But we're testing longevity, durability, sizing, and now we gotta find an adhesive that's gonna work. Hi. You guys look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. All of you. Hey, nice little jog. Nah, okay. We could have kept going, bro. I know. So we think. We definitely could have kept going. Ah! You ready? You ready? Ah! 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 Woo! Ah! Okay, that ain't shit. How many times is gonna do that? Okay. 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 This one turned around. But that's alright. It's still on there. I can adjust that. This one also got pushed back. But okay. Good to know they're still on. And all I gotta do is move that right back on. See, here's the thing. I did all that twisting, turning, cartwheeling, running, and it's very apparent that my shoe is hitting against my toenail, but I'm not experiencing any pain right now. No pain whatsoever. My nails do not hurt. My toes do not hurt because of it. I just gotta readjust the big toe. Go back to what I was doing. Let that settle a little bit. It is a little warm. Let it settle. Readjust. I'll check back in. All right, I ate my dinner. I let them cool off a bit. And now they're back. Back in their location. Back on. I'm not experiencing any pain. And I just worked out. after 7 days of wear, 7 nights of wear, this is what my left toe is looking like. There has been no shape change. It is still very much sharp at the edge. That one's gonna be the next one. It's still sharp at the edge. It maintained its shape, it maintained its design. This one I would push up a little bit more, but you know what, it also maintained its shape. Ooh, a little bit of lint in my nail. Maintained its design. And this nail was the first nail I lost, and it's also the last nail that I lost.